welcome to another episode of the Cozy Capsule. This is my little cozy series in October, running on a Sunday. This is episode 2 and I'll be talking about cardigans and pullovers today. But first, who am I? Well, I'm Emma and this is my sewing channel, So Do It Emma. This is where I talk all about patterns, fabrics, and of course my dressmaking sewing journey. So if you haven't already, please do hit that like button and the subscribe button if you haven't already. It would be lovely to have you join this community and not miss out on any future videos. If you feel like commenting, please do. I love to get back to you as soon as I can, and I do try and reply to you all. So let's get started. Well, what am I wearing? It's the Blackwood cardigan. This is quite a fitted cardigan. This one I made in, I can't remember what it's called, but it's a Minerva fabric. And by the looks of it, I haven't finished it because I thought, hang on, I don't need the cuffs on this because this is quite long on me. So it's got a fleece inside, so it's really quite warm. I was thinking I need to take this off because I'm already quite cozy. No pun intended. Yeah, this is a really nice fabric for the Blackwood. I would definitely highly recommend it. Now, the Blackwood is designed with layering in mind, so you put it over something, maybe no sleeves, and then you put it under a coat because it's got no excess in the sleeves, so it shouldn't bunch up in the coat. I definitely wouldn't wear it with something that had quite a lot of excess in the top sleeve, you know, because otherwise it would just feel a bit weird. So the sleeves are quite snug if you haven't got that message. So this goes up to a bust of 62 inches, a weight of 52 inches and a hip of 62 inches. Now throughout the video I'll just pop a wee box that comes out with the measurements, so they'll be in inches and centimeters at the top size, and of course I'll link all the patterns that I talk about in the box below, as well as any fabrics that I'll talk about in the box below, including this one. I'm not an affiliate thing with Minerva at the moment, but I'm seriously thinking about it because if you go through that link I get pennies, but it doesn't cost you anymore. And yeah, why not? Okay. So yeah, highly recommend it. Helen's Closet Blackwood cardigan really is one of my TNTs. Now I've made 3, and I think I've got a couple more in mind because they're really quite quick to sew up. I tend to use my overlocker for a lot of it. Yeah. And there's 2 views of this. So you've got the one that I'm wearing, which hits sort of mid thigh. No, hits about my high hip. And then you've got one that goes really quite long, which is really nice. I think this would work in maybe something that's got a bit of drape as well. But yeah, highly recommend it. Now, I keep coming back to this one. I really want to try this one. It's a Marlowe sweater or Marlowe cardigan. I think the US calls cardigans sweaters. So there you go. Listen today if you don't already know. So this is by True Bias. If I haven't already said that, I feel like I have, but maybe not. Anywho, there's another few seconds gone by. You're welcome. This goes or this comes in 2 size ranges, 0 to 18 and 14 to 30. That equates to 8 to 20 UK sewing size or 16 to 32 sewing size. It goes up to a 57.5 inch, a waist of 50.5 inch, or a hips of 59.5 inch. So really quite good size inclusive really. And I think it's meant to be oversized as well. So there's quite a lot of ease in this. So just watch what you're sewing up size wise according to your finished garments measurements and your body measurements. Okay, so again, this is an oversized cardigan. It's got dropped shoulders. It's got a deep V-neck, wide bands. That'll be your cuffs and the hemband. And you've got large buttons that go on this, so really quite chunky. And it comes in 2 lengths. So one is quite cropped and one comes about mid-high thigh-ish. Yeah, definitely recommend this according to what I've heard. Not that I've done it, but we'll see eventually. I've got 2 knits put aside for this, so I'm gonna just try and bash the 2 out together, maybe. I think I'm doing a procrastination dance around this because I'm a bit scared about the buttons and the buttonholes. Not the overall construction, it's the finishing up. If you know what I mean. You know what I mean, yeah? If you know, you know. So there we go. That is the Marlowe by True Bias. We're going over to Style Arc here, and we're going to talk about the Palermo knit jacket. Now, this has me going like most of them on my list. This goes up to a bust of 58.25 inch, a waist of 50.5 inch, or a hip of 61 inch. And it's 4 to 16 or 18 to 30 UK. I think the sun's just trying to hit me in the eye. We'll just try and close this. Blimey me. Then it'll rain like in 2 minutes. Okay, so where was I? Shrug jacket. And this is featuring long sleeves. It's got a huggable neck, so nice and cozy, sitting below the waist. So I really like this. Don't know where I'm gonna get the time to sew all this cardigans and pullovers, but we'll see. Okay, we're going to Cashmere Fuller cardigan. It goes up to a 62 inch bust. Now that is in the GH cups. A waist of 52 inch and a hip of 62 inch. Now this is a raglan cardigan which features shoulder and bust darts for the ideal fit over curves. And it does have buttons as well. It comes in 2 lengths too. So yeah, this I think would work in a couple of different colours of the same fabric. You can do one at shorter view and one at longer view. Really versatile pattern, as do any cardigans, you know. So next up is a new to me cardigan pattern, and it comes from Paper Niche. It's a Higgy Cardigan. Now this goes from a XXL 6S to a 6X, which equates to a bust, going up to a bust of 59.5 inch. I have not, for some bizarre reason, put the hip, but I believe it's quite roomy, this one, even in the body measurements for the hips. So this comes in 2 lengths. It's got pockets, it's got an optional hood, it's oversized, it's got dome sleeves, decorative pleats, and a slouchy front band. Now this looks like quite cuddable. Cozy and cuddable. I don't know why I keep saying this, but it just like it looks like it's going to feel like a big hug over you, which is quite nice in a way. Next up, we're finishing with the Candy Sinclair pattern. Now, I've probably seen this quite a few times, but recently Rowan from the Yorkshire Soul Girl mentioned this in her pink club unboxing. Pink door club unboxing. Sewing box. You know what I mean. She got this lovely, incredible, like vibrant pink waffle in a box this month, and she came up with the possibility of doing the Sinclair Candy Cardigan, which I think would actually really quite work well, because it is a waterfall neckline, so that knit would really suit it. It's definitely a relaxed fit, and it comes in a 0 to 30 sizing. The bust is going up to a 59.8 inch, and a hip of 63 inch. It's got also a relaxed fit, but it's semi-fitted at the shoulders, so there's some shaping there, and it's also either got a curved or straight front. There's 3 lengths, and with Sinclair patterns you get a regular fit, a petite fit, and a tall fit as well, so that's really good. You've got cuffs or no cuffs as well options. It's always quite good to have that option, because some people have short arms like me and really don't need that cuff. But I mean, I suppose I could shorten the sleeves and then add that cuff. Maybe. So that's cardigans. We are going to move over to pullovers. That was a surprise, wasn't it? The first one from Love Notions. It's a Constellation Pullover, and it goes up to a bust of 57.5 inches, a hip of 59.5 inches. It's available in sizes extra small to 5X. That's their new size range, which is really quite good. It's quite inclusive. It's designed with knit fabric, like all of these ones are. It's 3 hem options as well. The half zipper front, like most pullovers do, and the full bust option, which is great for curvy, busty gals. Collar and hood options, really versatile options there. Cuffs with thumb hole options. My hands get brutally cold in winter and I always lose my gloves. That. Yes, I should have a little string going through, but I just find that annoying sometimes. But there we go. So that is the Constellation Pullover. This keeps gravitating me. I don't know why, but I really like the design, and I think it will be made up eventually. If it gets so bitter cold that I really need lots of pullovers. This next one is from Fibre Mood, and it's the Hoodie Pullover. This is quite trendy actually, and it's really hackable because you can turn it into a body warmer as well by omitting the sleeves. It's stylish, it's oversized jumper, drop shoulders, and it's got a trendy zip detail. This goes from an extra small to a triple XL, a bust, and goes up to a bust of 57.5 inches or a hip of 57.1 inches. Now I wouldn't worry about that. I think it's quite oversized, so there might be significant ease if you're quite worried if you're on the larger end of the scale, like myself. Especially around the hips. Yes, my hips fail me sometimes. They do. Bainbridge Pullover from Ep2 Stitch. Now, this one that Ep2 Stitch is wearing looks like it's in a fleece, and you can see by the design of it she's used snaps instead of a zip, so it's slightly different if you don't like zips. Also on the front placket and the bias bound hem you use stable woven fabrics, i.e. a fat quarter from cotton, your quilting cotton. That's stable woven, Emma. So yeah, you could use your lovely fat quarters that you've been collecting from maybe a Sue Haley Jane box, or you just like to buy odd fat quarters for some wacky ideas that you always seem to have. Me? Yeah. So this is a half snap front pocket and a stand-up collar. The Bainbridge is an excellent layering piece, and like I just said, it's the bias bound hem, sleeve, hems and collar add excellent opportunity for colour blocking, so you can go a wee bit bonkers here, kids. You can. This goes up to a 63-inch hip, and that's a DD cup, or a hip of 62-inch. So we're going back to Stylark here, and we've got the Kennedy hoodie top. That comes in a 4-16 or an 18-30 UK sizing. The front kangaroo pocket and flap add interest and style to the top. Plus, it's great for putting treats in for Fiamma and docky stuff and my phone and all the rest of it when I'm out walking. So I might be the stylish person out walking a dog, unless Fifi just marks it with a massive muddy paw. Yeah, see about that, eh? The front tab continues into a generous hood, and it has a fashionable cord, which is practical yet stylish. So I think the cord's at the bottom where the hips are, and you can just kind of pull it in and sort of have it cinched in. Depends if you like that fit. But this goes up to a 58.25 inch bust and a hip of 61 inch. Now, this is the seam work in Mary, and I have definite plans to make one up this autumn because I bought the fabric from Hazel's sister. I've been oogling at the colours for quite some time, going back and forward, thinking what I really want to use, what colours I want to do it in. So I went with olive and peach with this beautiful waffly knit I'll put the colours in here, and then I'll try and put all of the colours in as well. So I went with the olive and peach colourways. I've got 1 metre of the peach and 50 centimetres of the olive. Not quite sure what I'm going to do, but yeah, we'll see. The Seamwork Amari you can buy by itself. You don't have to have a subscription if you would like it. It comes in a 00 to 16 or 12 to 26. I think that's US sizing, so maybe 30 UK. Or 28 UK. It goes up to a bust of 54 inches, if that helps, and a hip of 58 inches. It's going to have a wee bit of easing. It's also, like the Bainbridge pullover, really good for colour blocking, and this is why I bought 2 different colours. Drop shoulders, a yoke, a quarter zip, and a stand collar, and yeah, it's getting me excited. It's getting me excited. Let's just say that. Back to Love Notions again. We've got the Whistler pullover, and again it goes from extra small to 5X. It goes up to a bust of 57.5 inches or a hip of 59.5 inches. I've included this because this is also a nursing friendly option for you guys that are pre or postal, wherever you are, breastfeeding, or yeah, okay. You could sew up if you're expecting, or if you know someone is expecting, you could sew up for them. It is a loose fitting pullover, so not like zucchini. It's quite good for layering. All about the layering. It comes with a inset yoke and a shawl collar or hoodie option. It's also got inseam pockets, which is fabby. So yeah, that is cardigans and pullovers, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you haven't already, give me a little thumbs up and comment if you've made any of these or if any of these are new, and if you think I've missed something out, or if you think I would like something that is size inclusive that I've not talked about in here, put it in the comments below. I would love a wee chat. You know I love a wee chat in the comments. Aye. So yeah, so give me a wee thumbs up, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. Yeah. And until the next episode of this one, have a great week. I will see you in between because I'll probably have another Tuesday vlog and a Friday sews if nothing gets in the way. Aye. Okay, I'm gonna leave you. Take care. Au revoir.